Okay, like I was saying, so just snap off a bunch of plants you don't really, you know, care too much about. I got some mimosa here. I got these weeds that Iris likes to eat. Um, look here, these things here. This is some type of weed here that grows everywhere in my yard. So grab a few of these. You just grab whatever, you know, whatever you don't want in your yard. Just grab this stuff up. See, it's not rocket science. So here's a little pile of stuff I got. All this stuff. Okay, guys. So this is my barrel. It's full. It rained a couple of days ago. You see a couple of leaves on the top of it. No big deal. But can you see that? And this is where I just keep the residual stuff. So what I do is just throw those plants in there. Just throw them in there. Now they're floating now, but as they break down, believe me when I say they will sink. So that's how you do that. Just put them in there. Just let it sit in there. It doesn't take long actually for the process for them to start breaking down. So don't think that you have to do this for a month. It's completely pointless. Now, I will warn you now, the smell of this, because I can smell it now. There are old plants in there that have broken down, that are actually down toward the bottom. Like, I don't know if you can see that brownish. That's, you know, old plant matter and crap that's broken down. If you're worried about this collecting mosquitoes, it doesn't. I have a dunk in it, which you can't see it in there right now. But just buy these little disc things. They're called dunks. And they're a biological way. The little bacteria things in there eat mosquito larvae. So I don't have mosquito breeding grounds. All this is rainwater. And if you're wondering why these are kind of greenish, the sun will make algae grow in those, but I don't really care. I'm just using it to water my garden, and that algae probably actually is beneficial in some way. The black one doesn't do that as much because it's black and it's a little more in the shade. But yeah, so super easy way to make this. Just dump it in. Don't even worry about it. I don't even stir it. I mean, that stuff will break down and it'll sink. Like, I'll come back in a few hours and that stuff won't even be at the top anymore. And but like I was saying, the smell of this, oh god, it smells very reminiscent of sewage. It smells like sewage mixed with a couple other things, but mainly sewage. It's disgusting. You can tell it's disgusting. Flies are all over it. Flies won't go near the other water. They love this crap. But the plants love it too, though. That's the only reason I do it. So this is a super simple way for you to do this. Like I said, you really could use anything. You could use grass clippings. You could use, you could pretty much use anything that's plants and just throw it in there. You don't have to go buy fertilizer all the time. So many people spend so much money on gardening. It doesn't have to cost money. But so yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna touch this, and I'll come back in a couple of days and I'll show you what this looks like. All right, it's been a few days. And if y'all hear some talking in the background, I have to watch this video. My neighbor. But anyway, these are the plants I put in there. My barrel sprung a leak, y'all. So I haven't used all this water. I know when I showed it to you, it was full. But it sprung a leak. And I think a lot of the leaves and stuff got around wherever the hole is. And plugged the hole up. So it leaked down this fall. And it stopped. So I got to get another barrel. This wasn't a permanent barrel anyway. It was something free. Used to have corn syrup in it. So, but yeah, anyway. So, that's what it looks like. I know it looks mighty dark. Maybe I should get some out so you can see how it looks. Let's see. Find a, let's find a jug of some sort. Here we go. Jug. So Let's see. You can kind of see what color it is. Uh, it's kind of a nasty color. And it's a horrible smell, but I promise you, plants love it. It works great. Um, so I'm gonna use this to water my plants with. But as you can see, that stuff broke down. It's only been like 3 days. The stems and oh crap, the stems and stuff they will break on down. But like I said, this barrel has a hole in it, so once they get all this out of here, I'm just gonna do away with the whole barrel. And I'll probably take this plant matter and put on the compost pile. So yeah, I just want to show y'all how fast that broke down, because so many people say, oh yeah, do the tea and do it for, I don't know, weeks or something. I don't know. You don't have to do all that and all that stirring and stuff. You don't have to do all that. Just throw it in the water, let it break down, let nature do its thing, it'll do it. So till later, I'll see you guys later. All right.